Hi, it's Papa G, and welcome to the first week of my weekly predictions for Patreon. Each Friday, I'm going to do these Lenormand card readings, and what we're going to do, and this is in general for everyone. If it resonates with you, that's great. We're going to do for love and for money each week. And I'm going to use my deck, which I designed each week, the Good Mojo Lenormand. This one actually has an additional 9 cards in it. And if they pop up, I'll tell you what they mean. So, yeah, we're going to do it each week for love and for money. And hopefully it'll help, guide you, give you some answers to some questions maybe you've been asking about love or money. So, those are two things people come to me the most for. Magic wise is love and money. So, let me know if there's any other things you think we should focus on, but those two things, affection and abundance, we'll put it that way. So these are my good mojo Lenormand cards. First, we're going to deal with love. So, what are the predictions for them this week? Lenormand cards are French cartomancy cards. They're usually read in pairs. That way, I will be pulling 3. I may pull more if we need more information. But this week, what is this week's reading for love? And when I say this week, since we're doing it on a Friday, it's Friday to Friday. First card is the Whip and Broom. Next one is the Heart. And the cards are slick. The Devil card, which is one of my own cards, doesn't normally appear in Lenormand. And instinct tells me to pull one more card, which is the Nun, also one of my designs. So, Whip and Broom. Whip and Broom is about getting things whipped into shape, getting your act cleaned up. This would be in the love department. The Heart card is about love, romance, emotions, and like I said, Lenormands are read in pairs. So if you put these two together, it's really saying it's time to get your standards in order. We'll say it that way. What is it that you want out of a relationship? And the people you have been pursuing or have been with in the past, have they provided that? And if not, why do you keep looking for that same type of person? Because the next card is the Devil card, and we're still going in pairs here, because in relationships it looks like you've been looking for the bad boy a lot. He always seems to show up, that bad boy, but he doesn't give you what you're looking for in a relationship, yet you continue to seek him out. So stop that. And then the next card is the Nun, which is about being selfless. Both of these cards are in addition to a standard Lenormand deck that I designed. Lenormand cards end at number 36. The Devil card here is number 42, and the Nun is number 40. So what does this mean? Based on everything we've said before this, the final card means you're going to have to start thinking about yourself more. You've got to take what you want into consideration and just learn to break these bad habits of pursuing relationships that don't go anywhere, because they all follow the same pattern. The only way to break negative patterns is to just break them. There's no other advice on that. You have to make the decision yourself to cut it out. You know what I mean? Take the first step, and that first card was Whip and Broom. Get that broom out, clean up your act, get that whip out, whip yourself into shape, and tell yourself, I deserve more. I deserve to be sometimes selfless, because the nun can also just indicate that you need to be selfish with yourself for a higher purpose. So that's the love reading for this week. I'm going to shuffle and do the money reading. So money, finances, abundance. Abundance doesn't always have to mean cash. It can mean whatever the most thing is in your life that is important to you. Do you consider having a lot of friends, abundant amount of friends, and things to do that bring you joy? Is that more valuable than money? So we have got the dog, the cross, and the clover. First pull, I pulled 4 cards because instinct told me to. Normally I would pull 3, but what is the dog card? The dog is about friendships. The dog is man's best friend. It is about holding on to friendships, creating new ones that mean something to you. The cross is a card of sacrifice, having to give something up. Are you having to give up a friendship? It could be, if it's in the realm of finances, it could be that maybe you were overextending yourself to friends as far as not only money, but maybe time. Maybe you're giving up something that's really valuable by sort of doing things for other people instead of letting them help themselves. We all should help out our friends, but sometimes we can take it too far. Sometimes we end up being sort of a lawnmower parent for a friend and doing it for them instead of helping them do things for themselves. And the final card is the clover, which we're going to put with that cross. And you have to do that in order to bring more luck into your life. If you will, and it may help theirs as well, it may turn their luck around too by you helping them help themselves. And I don't mean don't help your friends, but there can be a case of overextending yourself to the point where they don't have to do anything for themselves, or you're lending them too much money. This can also be, it can be children. It can be your children. Are you bailing them out too much? Are they not learning life lessons? And it's causing you heartache, grief. You're going to have more luck in your life by, once again, being a little bit more selfish, not to the point of being cruel, but to the point of letting other people learn to help themselves. So that has been this week's weekly predictions. This is a Patreon only. You won't find this on YouTube. It's only for my patrons on Patreon, and we're going to do it every week. So join me next Friday. I will, at what time will these be out? On Aroma G's Botanica, we do tarot readings at 10:30 on Friday mornings. I'm going to try to record these afterwards. So I will try to have them out by noon, 1 o'clock. You never know how a day is going to go. So let's say they'll always be out by Friday evening. I'll try to get it before then. So join me next Friday. Today is Friday, January 24th, 2025. So join me next week and let's see what's going on with your love and your money. This is Papa G on my Patreon, patreon.com/Papa G. Bye-bye.